Jacqueline Trina, Sydney Littlejohn, Jaden Spencer, and Kayla Hunt. We'll begin with an opening statement from Coach Murphy.
Well, congrats to Tim and the Florida Gators. Everybody told me if you keep coming back, eventually you're going to win one, and the same goes for them. I think it was the 6th time at least that they've been here, and it's nice that another SEC school can now hold that trophy high. I think the biggest thing in the 2 games was they continued innings and they got key hits. The 4 runs in the second. It was the other night, I think it was 3 hits or 4 hits combined with 2 outs, just back to back to back, and we just couldn't get that big inning. And we hit into way too many double plays. Unlucky. But I'm really pleased with my team. I thought it was one of the easiest teams I've ever had to coach. Absolutely no discipline. There was 5 academic All-Americans playing in this tournament, and 4 wore Alabama across their chest. And that's a remarkable accomplishment for these young ladies.
Thank you, Coach. Reminder to raise your hand and wait for the microphone. Please state your name and affiliation before asking your question. Also, if you have a question for more than one of the student athletes, please direct to which one you would like to begin. We'll now go to the floor for questions.
Jackie and Kayla, just what was that moment like on the outfield? You guys had that meeting with the whole team, the coaches. What was that moment like for you guys?
I mean, it was a good time. It was a good moment. I mean, just being able to be around, these people. They're great people, and the best thing that I'm going to take from this is the memories and the relationships that I built with these, my family. And yeah, we didn't come out with a win, but all I can ask is to have great memories with them, and that's what I did.
Thanks, Jacqueline. Kayla?
I think I'd have to say the same. I mean, obviously it's a little surreal moment. We all want to end our career with a win, but the biggest thing that I'm going to take from this is the relationships and the friendships that I've built over the past 4 years with these people. It's not going to matter in 20 years whether I ended my career with a win or not. And that Murph made sure to make that point. The biggest thing that you can take from this whole experience is the relationships and how much we do care about each other. And so that was the biggest thing about that moment.
Tommy D, East Tuscaloosa News for Patrick and Jaden and Kayla. Looked like you had a plan for Rogers when you finally saw her. Were you surprised by the pitching decision, and how did you try to adjust to the other pitchers?
Well, I wish it wouldn't have been such a big surprise to everybody. That's the problem with college softball. There's 3 pitchers on our team. He has 3. Let's all use them, It's a staff. It's not a one pitcher. We had seen Hager, we've seen Gurley. We were ready for all 3. And, he decided to throw the one he did. And we saw all 3 today. So I think more coaches need to use everybody, so kudos to Tim.
Thanks, Coach. Jaden?
I definitely agree with that statement. I think our coaching staff does a great job for preparing us for the pitching staff we're going to face. We don't necessarily hone in on one pitcher because, especially with a team like Florida, they have 3 capable pitchers, just like we have 3 capable pitchers. You have to be ready for anything, and I wouldn't necessarily say it's a surprise because we've seen her before and all 3 of them do a great job, so we were ready for whatever they were going to throw.
Kayla?
Yeah, I agree. Obviously, we had watched film on all 3, and we had a plan going into it, so it wasn't really a surprise. And we were ready for whoever they were going to throw. We had a plan for each one of them. I thought we did, especially against Hager. In the first inning, we kind of jumped on it. So, I mean, it's not really a surprise. We had watched film, and we had a plan for